So I'd gotten into the Beatles and I'd bought all the albums I wanted at that point, which was from Revolver onwards. And I'd bought Plastic Ono Band and Dark Horse. So I wondered, what has Paul McCartney been up to post Beatles? I had not yet gotten Band on the Run at this point. So I went out and bought his latest single, which was Coming Up. Now, to say this was a big disappointment would be an understatement. I, those of you who are too young to remember, it used to be that radio in America was not the same thing on every station in the country. There were regional differences. And I was in South Florida at the time where the disco era lasted a lot longer than it did for the rest of the country. But by the time Paul McCartney recorded this disco song, it was on the way out. And I remember hearing an interview with him defending this song because he likes to dance. He was pontificating on how much he likes disco. As I've gotten older, I've gotten more of a sense of humor about disco, and I'm not as anti-disco as I used to be, but still. This is Paul McCartney, and this is what he does. The video of it is kind of cool because it has multiple him and Linda and I think Denny Lane too, dressed up in costumes as various characters. But the song is very repetitive, and it's got the embodiment of everything I hate about disco. It's like a parody of disco. And the B-side, let's flip it around. The B-side is a live version of that exact same song coming up for half of the side. And the other half is an instrumental called Lunchbox Odd Socks, which is the same melody over and over played on the synthesizer. Now, I'm a big bluegrass fan, and so I don't mind instrumentals that play the same tune over and over again if you divide it into breaks, with part of it being fiddle, part of it being banjo, and part of it being either mandolin or dobro. But this is the same instrument playing the same break, same melody over and over again, which to me just doesn't work. And it's only half of a single, so it's not as long as it could be, but still. Thumbs down on this. But the one good thing that came out of this is that John Lennon heard this, and it inspired him to go back come out of retirement, go back in the studio, and record an album.